A child learns a language without ever given the complete set of rules of that language. And yet somehow the child knows what sounds right and what sounds wrong. That is one of the greatest puzzles Noam Chomsky tried to solve. This brings us to one of Chomsky's most important concepts, universal grammar. Universal grammar is the concept that human beings possess the innate capacity of language. In other words, the human mind is not completely a blank slate when a human child tries to learn a language. There are certain underlying constraints or principles that make language learning possible. Now, this does not mean that all languages have the same grammar. English, Bengali, Japanese, Arabic, Malayalam are obviously different. What Chomsky proposed is that beneath this immense diversity, there are certain fundamental faculty or principles that belong to human languages. The idea is closely connected to what we know as the poverty of stimulus. Children receive a surprisingly limited amount of linguistic input. They hear incomplete sentences, hesitation, mistakes, and a finite amount of example. Yet they acquire a highly sophisticated grammatical system and can produce sentences that they have never heard before. So the question becomes, where does this grammatical knowledge come from? Chomsky's answer is that at least part of it comes from the innate language capacity that is already present in the mind. Universal grammar therefore shifts our understanding of language acquisition. Language is not simply a collection of habits that children imitate. It is a system that human mind is naturally equipped to acquire. And this is perhaps the most important point to remember. For Chomsky, the extraordinary part is not that children learn language. The extraordinary part is how little they need to be explicitly taught to do it.